very good feature. And you know, as far as Stellar goes, I mean, you have to look at. We know what needs to be done in order to eliminate the.
By the way, Nick, I just threw onto screen share really quickly exactly what you're talking about just now. I know if you're over in Telegram, you can't see it, but you can on the replay. This is the matrix of the fungible tokens, right? So you've got fungible, non-fungible, which is what NFT stands for.
Right.
Then you have restricted, non-restricted. And as you can see on the screen, you're specifically talking more about real estate, which is the NFT side, but then you also mentioned, you know, trust agreements and stuff like that. So you're going to see that on the NRFTs down here, but there are so many layers to this, like the mutation or immutability of various agreements and various contracts. And that's why it's so important, because we have to make sure that they cannot be fudged, which is what fungible means in a different word. And then that way you can have more transparency, because when you do make an edit to it, it's not like an addendum signed between two or more parties. It's an addendum that you sign with the ledger. And so it's open for everybody to double check what's been mutated.
Right.
I wanted to.
Imagine it this way. Crank is walking along the water and he sees a nice boat that he really likes. And he sees a number on there and he knows where the house is. He walks up to the person, says, I like your boat. They decide right then and there to sell a boat. He goes into his account. He transfers the amount of money over. He has the agreement on a blockchain, and that's it. He owns the boat, and he walks away and goes back to the boat. I mean, that's how simple it'll eventually be, I think, with, you know, large hard assets, large assets, as well as just basic legal agreements between people. So it's going to save. Again, you cut out the middleman, and the middleman in this case gets a lot of money. So you're eliminating a lot of the expenses involved with purchases and agreements and contracts, you know. So I mean, I think that's a very big feature going forward. I think also that in terms of what you asked about Stellar, the way I look at it is that in order to dismantle and rebuild, you need an infrastructure, and